Ladies and gentlemen, J.R. Jordan here with Colorado Bankers Services, and today I'm going to talk to you about critical illness insurance. That's right, we're going to talk about the Timber Ridge Series Critical Illness Plan. It's the right product for today's needs. It's the right product for the future. The Timber Ridge Series is critical illness insurance and life insurance in one policy for as little as $20 a month. The product is right here on your screen if you're online right now as you listen to this. And if you're taking a look at the brochure, you might see that there's a firefighter on there as well, because we don't have any occupational exclusions with this plan. A lot of people ask who we are. Real easy, let's go over that, the financial strength. Colorado Bankers holds an A Excellent rating with AM Best, and Healthcare Service Corporation owns Colorado Bankers, and they actually own Blue Cross Blue Shield in Illinois, Texas, Oklahoma, New Mexico, and Montana. And that's huge to know, especially if you're selling business in those states. So the overall company, the company that owns everything, is Dearborn National. That's right, Dearborn National owns Colorado Bankers Life Insurance Company, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois, Texas, Oklahoma, New Mexico, Montana, Healthcare Service Corporation, and a couple other companies with a worth of about $3.6, $3.7 billion. So right now, that's something your clients desperately want to know. They want to make sure that the company that they're buying insurance through has the strength that they need. Critical illness insurance, yes, myself, my brother, my sister, our late father, our family has been doing critical illness for quite some time. Over 20 years we've been doing critical illness insurance, and we strive to bring you the best every single day. And that's really what we have here with this product, the Timber Ridge Series. And you might know it as the Lifestyle Protector, because that's the name that we actually developed about 20 years ago when we first hit the streets with this plan. I've done a lot of recruiting, hiring, training, and inspiring, and it all started with a yellow pad and 3 circles. And here today I'm telling you the product is now available online. You can submit the plan in less than 7 minutes online. We issue the business every single day of the week. We cut advances every single day of the week. We can directly deposit them in your account. There's just so much that we can do with this plan. So let's go into what is the plan, how to sell it, where to sell it, why to sell it, all in just a couple minutes. I know your time's valuable. I want to earn your business. So this plan right here is, like I said, it's life insurance with critical condition accelerated benefit rider, which pays the face amount of the policy if you die, but may also pay the same amount if you suffer a covered critical illness and live. So there is only 100 pennies in a dollar. If you own this plan and you have one of the covered critical illnesses, they're going to pay you. Or if that doesn't happen, and God forbid you were to pass away, your beneficiary, your estate, is going to receive that lump sum amount. It's a 10-year level plan, so the premiums are stabilized for the entire 10 years. And you can actually renew this policy every 10 years. It's guaranteed renewable regardless of insurability. On top of that, you can actually convert this policy to whole life insurance prior to the age of 65. So once again, some guarantees, some things that make us a step above everyone else. You can convert this plan to whole life insurance prior to the age of 65, guaranteed. Yes, if you are writing paper applications, face-to-face applications, you can actually write this policy up to $250,000. But you want to stay in the non-med limits, $150,000 or less, and you will stay in those about 99.9% of the time. There is available coverage for yourself and your spouse, or for you and your children. Now, I want to tell you, if you're going to sell this policy on a husband and wife or spouse and spouse, please sell them separate policies each and every time. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, the possibility of surviving a critical illness before age 65 is almost twice as great as dying. So this is the way it works. I'm going to go over a high-level overview of the plan. I want to get you excited about it, and I want you to know why I'm excited, why I continue to do this each and every day. This plan, this is the generic version of the plan that's approved in about 40-some-odd states, and it's going to pay 100% benefit upon diagnosis. Heart attack, life-threatening cancer, stroke, major organ transplant, terminal illness, advanced Alzheimer's disease, paralysis, loss of independent living, loss of limbs, major burns, renal failure. Any of those, God forbid they were to happen to you and you own this policy, you're going to get a check for the entirety of your face amount right then and there. There's also death from any cause on this plan. If you were to pass away, that money is going to go to your estate, your beneficiary. So yes, it has true living insurance, money when you need it the most, and it also has the death insurance that we know that life insurance provides. Real funny, I'll tell you right now, the reason why life insurance is called life insurance is because death insurance just sounded a little bit too morbid. And that really is the truth. So right now with this plan, you have the ability to have true living insurance and that death insurance too. With this plan, we also have partial benefits. Another reason we're a step above the rest. Let me show you how it works. So let's say you have a policy with us for $100,000 and you have a coronary bypass surgery. So we're going to cut you a check for $25,000. You now have $75,000 left in the policy to use towards any of the other covered critical illnesses, and we're going to reduce your premium by 25%. So yes, that's absolutely correct. We are actually going to pay out a claim and then reduce the premium in this example. Now, there is a family rider on here. It's a 10-year renewable life rider. After, they can convert this plan up to $10,000 a term life once they turn 18 with CI benefits. So that's a major benefit here. And the kids can all be covered for $5,000 worth of term life insurance CI benefits. So like I said before, make sure you sell the husband and wife or the spouse and spouse their own individual plan each and every time. And if you need to add kids on there, bam, we got that for you too. We all know that coverage premium for families have increased over and over and over again since 2001. We're looking at the Affordable Care Act right now, open enrollment, and we know that people are being subsidized. We know people can sometimes afford it, sometimes they can't afford it, but if they can afford it, they have huge deductibles, and nobody can afford those. That's why you need a critical illness plan sold along with every ACA plan in the marketplace. In addition to that, you got a lot of people that don't want anything to do with ACA, or like I said before, they can't afford it. They still need to be covered. They need money when it matters the most. Half of all men are going to get cancer in their lifetime. 1 out of every 3 women is going to get cancer. 1 out of every 5 women is going to get breast cancer. And every 45 to 60 seconds, there's a heart attack and a stroke. I'm not saying these things to bring you down. I'm saying these things to show you that this product is a necessity for each and every one of us. Everybody knows somebody that suffered a critical illness. And while most of everybody out there right now with medical technology is recovering a lot faster, they're not recovering financially. And I'll tell you right now, money is not going to buy you happiness, but it will buy you peace of mind. And that's exactly what you're looking for in a plan like this. Now, there's a whole bunch of different areas where you can sell this product. Existing clients, your warm market, absolutely perfect because a lot of them have major medical or limited or short-term medical coverage with high deductibles, and you haven't sold them a critical illness plan yet. Or the people that can't afford those high-ticket insurance plans but want some type of coverage. Critical illness is absolutely perfect. DI supplement couldn't work better. Most of the population doesn't have true DI, and as we know, there's occupational exclusions, and it's expensive. Well, if you suffer one of our critical illness, you're going to get a lump sum check, and you can use that money for whatever you see fit. It's great for family protection and house spouses. I myself married 4 children. Something happens to me, I have critical illness insurance to provide the lost income. Something happens to my wife, I get to be by her side until she gets better, and with that money, I get to make sure that my kids are taken care of while I'm sitting right by her bedside holding her hand. So it's great for family protection and house spouses. Self-employed, all of us on the call right now. We're self-employed. We carry the largest amount of credit card debt in the U.S. We run our own small businesses. We got to pay for phone systems and leads. What would happen to you if you couldn't work for 3 to 6 months? Do you have the money saved up? And you know what? If you do, why not spend 20, 30, 40 bucks a month protecting it? College funding. Absolutely perfect plan for college funding. We're not going to say the plan is going to pay for your child's college, but we are saying, God forbid you had a heart attack, stroke, or cancer. Do you want to call up your son or daughter and tell them they need to come home and get a job? Or do you want to keep them in college and recover? Like I said, money's not going to buy you happiness, but it is going to buy you peace of mind, and that's what the Timber Ridge Series Critical Illness Plan can do for you and do for your clients. It's perfect for membership add-on plans. Fantastic for mortgage protection. You don't have to die to keep your home. When you have that heart attack and you live, but you can't work for 3 to 6 months, you're still going to get the money you need to make sure that you can pay your mortgage payment or your rent payment or your car payment, truck payment, clothes on the kids' back, shoes on the feet, gas in the car. Ladies and gentlemen, the money here can be used to anything that you see fit. And I'll get to that in just a second. I got a little simple exercise that I'd like you to do over the next 7 days. So give me that time. It's perfect for buy-sell agreements, health insurance. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of these plans on the ACA are being subsidized. And even with those subsidized plans, there are high deductibles for individuals and for families. If they have a heart attack, stroke, or cancer, is that family going to be able to afford a $10,000 or $14,000 deductible? I think not. Critical illness insurance. It's also great, like I said before, for people that can't afford traditional major medical, or maybe they're not getting subsidized. Maybe this plan is the plan that allows you to pay that deductible and therefore have a higher deductible with your major medical plan. Maybe this is the plan that you need to have so when something happens to you, you have the money you need to wait it out until the next open enrollment. We know that a lot of people right now aren't doing anything. They're waiting to see if they're going to get sick, and if that happens, they're going to ask the government for help or try to get on the Affordable Care Act. Those very people, those same people, could use critical illness insurance to carry them through to the next open enrollment. It's great for singles, ladies and gentlemen. Singles have always said that they don't need life insurance because they don't need anyone, they don't have anyone to leave it to. Well, the landscape of America has changed. And you know what? If you have no one to leave it to, you're going to need to hire an in-home nurse in some cases or help to help you out. And that is expensive. That's why you need this money. There's also the payroll market that's absolutely huge. 3 lives or more. We've been pros in payroll since the 70s, and we've done a lot of large cases. And we also do the military market, the United States Postal Service. You name it, we can do it. We'd love to. Give us a chance. Now, bankruptcy is due to critical illness. This was done by Harvard University a while back, back in 2006, and these numbers are actually rising. Over 50% of personal bankruptcies are caused by illness or medical debt. Over 2 million Americans are estimated to have a medically caused bankruptcy each and every year. And this is the number that always sticks out at me, that always says, ladies and gentlemen, we can do better. 75.7. So over 3/4 of the debtors that had medical bankruptcies, they also had health insurance at the time of filing. They had health insurance. So many people out in the marketplace think that health insurance is the end-all be-all. They think it covers everything. It's called major medical insurance for a reason. It only covers the major bills associated with that situation. Now, with critical illness insurance, it gives you the money that you need the most to maintain your quality of life. It protects your lifestyle. If you have major medical insurance and something happens where you have to utilize it, you still have deductibles, you have co-insurance, you have co-payments, you have RX, you have all of these bills. At the same time, if that major illness or accident that you're using your health insurance for, you're out of work, maybe you're out of work for a month, 3 months, 6 months, whatever it is, you still need to make the rent payment, the mortgage payment, the car payment, the truck payment, clothes on the kids' back, shoes on their feet, gas in their car, cell phone bills, keeping the lights on, some groceries. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, the bills don't stop. And major medical insurance does not cover them. If something happens like this to you and you call the major medical insurance company and say you don't have the money, it's not a good thing. Ladies and gentlemen, it's why you need critical illness insurance. Do me a favor. Over the next 7 days, keep every receipt, literally every receipt from every purchase that you make, or write it down if you can't get a receipt. And at the end of that 7 days, I want you to make 2 piles. 1, health insurance would pay for. 2, health insurance wouldn't pay for. And the concept here is if you had a heart attack, stroke, or cancer, those are the big 3. I want you to make a pile of what health insurance would pay for on those things that you're spending money on today and for the next 7 days, and the receipts that they won't pay for. And at the end of that 7 days, you're going to have 1 pile where everything's at. And it's going to tell you right then and there, you need to buy critical illness insurance. Your clients need to buy critical illness insurance. $13,460 was the average out-of-pocket medical expenses covering copays, deductibles, and uncovered health services for bankruptcy filers. So less than 14 grand. Let me give you a number here, and I'm going to use it 3 times. 40, 40, and 40. Ladies and gentlemen, according to the National Association of Critical Illness Insurance, which I am a proud board member of, the average age you're going to suffer a critical illness, like heart attack, stroke, or cancer, is right around 40. The average premium in the individual market for critical illness insurance is right around $40 a month. And the average face amount in the individual marketplace is right around $40,000. So these numbers right here that we're looking on the screen that was done by Harvard University, if these average clients would have had critical illness insurance through us, they would have had $26,540 left over. They wouldn't have lost their house. They wouldn't have been in bankruptcy. They'd be able to pay all their bills, clothes on the kids' back, shoes on their feet, gas in the car, groceries on the table, lights on, heat on, air conditioning, critical illness insurance. Through Colorado Bankers Dearborn National, here's some highlights. We offer daily pay. Every single day of the week, you're writing business, we're paying you. We're paying you through checks or direct deposits. We've got a super high issue rate. We'll issue 90% of your business. I mean, let us show you how to write it. It's so simple. You can sell it online in as little as 7 minutes. We have huge advances available, 6-month and 9-month, and there's no interest on your debit balance. It's a 1-page simplified issue application, and the policy is issued 1 to 3 business days, so let's say 3 to 5 days, because I don't want you calling the office after just a couple hours of it in process. But I'll tell you what, we are fast. I will tell you that we want to earn your business. I will tell you that once you start writing with us, you're going to continue. The people that we've partnered with, the people that I've earned their business with for the past 20 years are still writing with us today. And I want to invite you to join our team. Let me work for you. I know we went over this, but why do you need critical illness insurance? It's like saying, why do you need money, right? If you got to work for 3 to 6 months, why do you need money? And then your head just starts going with all the different things that you have to pay for. Home health care, possibly. What if you need somebody to take care of you? What if your spouse is the one it happens to and you want to be by their side? Your daily living expenses, just the cost of going through your day. Co-pays and deductibles. What if you want experimental treatments? That's a big one. There's not a major medical company in the marketplace that pays for experimental treatments. But when you have that cash, you can look into it. You can do it yourself. Housekeeping, child care expenses, maintenance of your family's quality of life. It is so very important. That's what we're trying to do here. That's why we got into insurance. That's why people buy insurance. You finally have a plan that you feel comfortable and proud to sell your neighbors, your friends, your families, your in-laws. This plan works. For years and years and years, I've had the honor, I've had the pleasure of traveling around the nation, meeting with people just like you, discussing critical illness insurance, showing you ways to sell the product using only 8 questions, or 4 questions if it's just CI. And then I get notifications. We paid a $75,000 claim in Florida, a $100,000 claim in Texas, a $200,000 claim in California, an $82,000 claim in Wyoming. These are the things that drive me because I know that I got through to an insurance professional that sold this plan on their client, and now they can maintain their quality of life, and it gives me goosebumps. This plan can be that for you. This plan can be that for your family, your friends, your neighbors, your clients. You can be the hero that brought them this and make money at the same time. Traveling, lodging for treatments. This always brings up something to me. My father passed away August 25th, 2008 from multiple myeloma, which is a red cell cancer. And my father was given a couple years to live after he had that cancer. And it was one of those rare ones where it's terminal. And nowadays you're able to fight it. A lot of people are going into remission and living longer. But when this happened to my father, that was not the case. And my brother, myself, our sister, we spent a lot of money on these daily living expenses, the co-pays and deductibles, experimental treatments. He had a couple stem cell transplants, taking care of our kids when we'd go visit him up at Mayo, sleeping on the Mayo floor or at a hotel right nearby. We've been there, we've done it. It's why I implore you to look into this plan. Look at our brochures. Look at our definitions. Look at how the business is issued and the extra mile that we go to and work hard for you to get your clients covered. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to complete a licensing packet. I want you to sign up for your very own website at cbsinsurance.virtualinsurance.net. More importantly, I want you to give me a call. Our telephone number at our office is 888-455-7462. Once again, that's 888-455-7462. My personal cell phone number is 602-684-3296. 602-684-3296. I want to earn your business. I want to work for you. I want to do everything in my power to show you why you need to be selling this product each and every day to all your clients. Now, whether you think it's cheesy or not, this line has sold more critical illness insurance than you can possibly think, because a check is better than a get well card. Do you want a get well card, or do you want a check for $25,000? A get well card or a check for $50,000? Ladies and gentlemen, let us show you how this can work for you. At our website, which is on your screen right now, cbsinsurance.net, cbsinsurance.net, we're reform ready. So no matter what's happening with ACA, whether you're inside of ACA or outside of ACA, we're here with you. You can sell our products 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. On top of that, we have an extensive video library that shows you, don't check the box on those short-term medical plans. It's not in your client's or your commission's best interest. Critical illness from A to Z, accident insurance, value med insurance, being reform ready, and what that means for you and your clients. Why right now is probably one of the greatest times in insurance to be an insurance professional. And for the consumers, they're getting the best stuff ever. On top of that, we have agent training that we do. I probably do 8 webinars per week. You can contact us. I'm here for you. I work for you. I want to earn your business. I want to show you the 8 questions that allow you to sell critical illness insurance, accident insurance, and major medical insurance. I want to talk to you about our revolutionary new video medicine. Why our AME, our accident benefits, are literally the best in the market. I mean, I will put them up towards anybody, and I will show you why we are the best. Give me the ability to work for you. Let me earn your business. Call any one of our staff at our office, CBS, 888-455-7462, or contact me, J.R. Jordan, on my cell phone, 602-684-3296. At CBS Insurance, we work for you. Thank you so very much, and have a wonderful day today.